Hello, hello. It is Adelai Brown. We're getting ready to go live on kinetichifi.com doing Heart Talk. All right, all right. It is 10:31, and you are tuned into Heart Connections with your heart coach, Adelai Brown, on your community station with international inspiration, kinetichifi.com. How are you guys doing today? It is a beautiful, beautiful, thankful Thursday. Beautiful, beautiful, thankful Thursday. What does that mean? What does thankful Thursday mean? Well, I'm going to tell you a little bit about that in the first segment of Heart Talk. This is the segment of the show. This is the talk segment of the show. This is the time that we come to renew our minds and restore our hearts. This is the whole purpose of me doing what I do, Heart Talk. And this segment is brought to you by my new book, which I am so excited about, guys, because I know it's going to help a lot of people. It's helping me. It's helping me as I prepare to help others. It's blessing me. And I'm looking forward to being a blessing. I'm blessed to be a blessing. And so this segment is brought to you by the new book, Help Save Me from My Broken Heart, Your Journey to Living and Loving Again. And you can pre-order your copy at theheartconnections.com. Theheartconnections.com. Let's get into it. Gratitude. What does gratitude mean to you, really? What does gratitude really mean to you? When you think about the idea of someone telling you, be gracious. Be gracious and give in all things. The Bible tells us in all things give thanks. So what does it mean to you to give thanks? I want to go into, and just to let you know, if you're listening in and you want to check me out live and see how I look and see what's going on in the studio, you can check me out on my YouTube channel, bit.ly/Heart Connections, the Heart Connections, bit.ly/Heart Connections. You can catch me live. You can also catch me live on my Facebook page at Adelai Brown or at the Heart Connections on Facebook. All right. So the quote that I read today about gratitude is how I want to start the day off, because what I realized just in my own private, quiet time this morning, when I think about the topics we've been discussing this week and things going on in the world, I realized that there is so much coming at us, so much negativity, so many negative things, so many condescending, sarcastic things that are coming at us at all times. Many of us do not understand the value and how important it is for us to be in a constant state of gratitude and giving thanks. The word gratitude is defined as the quality of being thankful, a readiness to show appreciation for and to return kindness. Gratitude comes from the Latin word meaning gratis, which means pleasing and thankful. Gratitude comes from the Latin word, which means gratis, and it means pleasing and thankful. And this is a quality of being thankful. So when I think about quality, I think about everything and everyone does not have a certain level of quality with it. So when you think about gratitude, it is a quality of being thankful. Now let's switch over to our quote. Gratitude unlocks the fullness of life. It turns what we have into enough and more. It turns denial into acceptance, chaos to order, confusion to clarity. It can turn a meal into a feast, a house into a home, a stranger into a friend. Gratitude makes sense of our past, brings peace for today, and creates a vision for tomorrow. Gratitude. It is so important for us to be grateful, because in being grateful, it unlocks the fullness of life. We can always zero in on the negative things that are going on. If you cut on the news, turn the radio on, check your timeline or your news feed, you're going to open your emails, you're going to find a constant wave of negative information coming at you, be it the music we listening to, the TV, wherever it is, just being around different people and dealing with them and their different attitudes and then their character and their personalities and things of that nature. We have to understand that we have to possess and polish the quality of being thankful. Why? It's because, like Melody Beatty says, and Melody Beatty, that's who the quote comes from. This is a woman who coined the phrase codependency. She's an author and teacher. She talks to people about codependency and addiction. And many of us, when we think about codependence and addiction, we're automatically thinking drugs and alcohol, cocaine, crack, heroin, things of that nature, alcohol, and things of that nature. But I realize that many of us are codependent on people. We are codependent on titles. We are codependent on certain levels of status in our lives. And if any of those things fall or crumble, if we can't drive a certain car or live in a certain space, or we're not attached to a certain group or um, certain class of people, then we don't feel like we're worthy. We don't feel like our life is worth living, or we don't see value in what we're doing. That is one of the biggest ways that we miss out on the value of our lives. And I know people don't like to think about these things and talk about them because it can almost become mundane. But when you find some of the people that are the most happy and the most fulfilled in life, they are almost always the ones that are always in a space of being thankful and having gratitude no matter what's going on. Life is always trying to teach us something, but we're not always trying to learn. When we can get in a space of gratitude, when we can possess the quality of constantly being thankful and having a readiness to show appreciation for things and also return that kindness, that will absolutely change our lives. It will absolutely change our lives because our lives present to us what we focus on. So when we focus on the negativity in life and we focus on the things that are going wrong and all of the things that have not worked out for us, what we're really doing is shifting our focus to negativity. And guess what? Negativity will continue to happen. It's like you are what you eat, and the same rules apply for your thinking. So you are what you think. And if all you think about your life is chaos and drama and burden and pain and worry and fear, then guess what? That's all you're going to get. But if you see those things going on in your life, but you can still say, but Lord, I'm thankful that I woke up this morning. Lord, I'm thankful that the trees are so beautiful this morning. Lord, I thank you that the sun is shining. I am so thankful that you woke me up this morning. I'm thankful for my family. I'm thankful that you may be someone that doesn't have a big family or doesn't have family that you know of. Lord, I'm thankful that even though I don't know my family, you're with me. I'm thankful for my teeth. Lord, I'm grateful for my ears that I can hear. Lord, I'm so thankful that I was able to bathe myself this morning. Just me giving you those examples of being thankful and gratitude is uplifting my spirit. And so many times we get so caught up on what's not going right and what we don't have that we miss out on what we do have, and we miss out on the things that are going good for us because we're so focused on the negative things. Like Miss Beatty says, gratitude unlocks the fullness of life. Do you want your fullness unlocked? Or are you going to keep it caged up and locked up and away from you? Many of us are living our lives. We are millionaires who have never accessed the money in the bank because we haven't searched for it. We don't think that we have it, so we're not even looking for it. It's just like somebody left us an inheritance and it's just sitting out there. We don't understand how blessed we are. When we get in a state of gratitude, when we possess the quality of being thankful, when we have a readiness to show appreciation, what does that mean? That means that people don't have to ask you to say thank you. You thank them ahead of time. You start saying thank you for things that you don't even physically possess, but you know you're going to get it because it's in your heart. Miss Beatty said, gratitude can turn denial into acceptance, chaos to order, confusion to clarity. It can turn a meal into a feast, a house into a home, a stranger into a friend. Gratitude makes sense of our past, brings peace for today, and creates a vision for tomorrow. Don't you need Don't you need some type of sense made of that past so that you can move on from it? And you definitely need peace for today. Because I want to see you create that vision for tomorrow, but actually live in it and exist in it and bring others into it and help them find that great vision for themselves. That's what this is all about. So be grateful. Go out of your way. Be ready to show appreciation for things. It may not be the best, but it's better than it could be. Your situation may be bad, but remember, somebody else has it worse. Give thanks. In all things, give thanks. Think about it. This has been Heart Talk with your heart coach, Adelai Brown, on your community station with international inspiration, kinetichifi.com. Make sure you pre order your copy of the new book, Help Save Me from My Broken Heart, Your Journey to Living and Loving Again, at theheartconnections.com. We'll be back with more. Our National Day of segment will be on after this. But in the meantime, we're talking about gratitude. Let's get some lovely day going with Bill Withers. I just want you uplifted. I just want you feeling good. That's why you're here. That's why our hearts are connected. And make sure you stay tuned. Heart Connections, Kinetic High Five. All right, all right, all right. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. Those of you that are watching on Facebook and on YouTube, thank y'all so much. Hey, Kama, love you. Let's see who else is on. Amelia, Dessa, Tasha, OG True Simmons. Thank you guys so much for tuning in this morning. We're talking about it's Thankful Thursday on Heart Connections and KineticHiFi.com. And we're talking about all of the power of gratitude and how many times in life things aren't getting better for us because we're not thankful and grateful for where we are right now. The situation may not be ideal, but it definitely could be worse. And sometimes when we're going through, we don't want to hear that, but it is definitely the truth. So I just want to encourage you this morning to be grateful in all things. I'm giving thanks. I'm giving thanks that I'm here. I'm giving thanks that I'm here with you. I'm giving thanks for the great things that are to come. I'm giving thanks for all of the obstacles we've overcome. And I encourage you to do the same. So we'll be back at 11:30 with more Heart Talk. But make sure you tune in to kinetichifi.com. We have a lot more great things going on, and I'd love for you to be there. Talk to y'all soon.